So here's what I came up with as something that I could modify to kind of flesh out the oil drilling platform. Gotta love the pollution they show there. So yeah, I got these from Temu, T-E-M-U, which is sort of a competitor to AliExpress. And these are not Lego. They are just another knockoff. They're actually part of a 3-set construction you can do, but they're sold as 3 separate things. So I bought the middle section here. And with the promotional credit that they gave me for starting an account, it was $13, I think, shipped. So there's a lot of interesting building ideas here, which I will show you a few of them. This is very loosely put together because I'm planning to dismantle it, which is why some stuff is sort of like flopping around. But we'll take a look at it, and then next I'll be showing you how I adapt it to that oil rig sitting over there, still kind of not doing much. All right, so what about more knockoff Lego? So let's start with the interior here. Again, it's sort of loosely put together because these are very stiff compared to actual official Lego brick. But this is sold as a chemical plant, and I guess this is sort of the laboratory section of the chemical plant. Again, lots of detail. It's pretty impressive. Got the blue Bunsen burner frame going there. And our scientist comes with it. As is the case with most of these Chinese knockoffs, the people are actually flesh colored. They're not yellow. But yeah, kind of a lot of neat controls and stuff there. So this stuff will be really easy to repurpose to something else, but I think it's interesting that they have a lab component. Moving around the bottom side, there's some kind of fan operation going on here. Not really sure what that's about. Interestingly, this is a actual fan, and this is a sticker. So I don't know why they did that. And then we come around to this side. Let me show you. Again, that the controls, walkways have these like yellow drains, which is kind of neat. And then these are, I wouldn't say they're great stickers. You have to apply them, obviously, but like they're not great quality, I wouldn't say, but they're okay. And then these pipes are supposed to connect to other sections of this 3-set thing. So I'm not getting the other ones because I'm going to tear this apart and use it on that oil rig. But that's why there's like pipes to nowhere and walkways. So some of this stuff doesn't line up perfectly because I didn't, I just kind of wanted to make sure all the pieces were there. Again, some nice details here, very industrial looking with the various pipes and nozzles, and like there's this, this is like some kind of like a switch you could throw, I guess. I don't know what that's supposed to do. And then more ladders and walkways, and then that brings us back. If you go through that doorway, then you're back into that laboratory area, which I think is pretty cool, actually. On the upper level, those pipes continue up here. There are interesting ways that they're mounted. These didn't quite line up, so I didn't put them in there. And I don't know how you would ever get these balanced. Everything seemed to come properly with the set. I got some nice detail on the people. Let's set them down. It's a little fiddly doing the ladders and such. I think the only thing that I was missing is I'm missing the others. There's the cat coming to help me out. Hi, Zoe. Yeah. There are pieces to do the other side at the top of this, just like there is down here, but they're the wrong color. So I'm going to have to add in from my own collection to make that complete. One of the interesting parts about this set, I thought, is if I can pull this top off, these are actually car wheels, just stacked up. So I thought that was actually pretty clever. And then and now everything's falling apart. But yeah, just stick that on there. But anyway, pretty cool, very industrial looking. I think a lot of things here that can be repurposed into my oil rig idea. In fact, it may be enough here to do an oil rig and to do kind of like a land-based processing terminal for stuff coming from the oil rig. So I don't know, I gotta think about that. But I wanted you to see this, how it was put together. Like I said, it was $13 because it was a new account, and I thought that is worth trying. And overall, I'm pretty impressed with the quality. They really, except not my construction, they really do fit all of the normal Lego parameters. The main thing is they're stiffer. So everything takes just that little bit extra force to kind of put it in place, which is why some of the tiles I didn't bother pushing down all the way, because I know I'm just going to pull them up again. So you don't get any of that easy connect, disconnect. It's all just a lot firmer. Like once it's together, it kind of is together. It's a lot harder to pry it apart. It's a lot harder to get it connected. So with the exception of this whole tower, which keeps coming off because it doesn't quite want to stay there. Anyway, with the exception of that, all the other pieces are straight off Lego pieces. I think maybe these are not Lego piece copies. These top bits here are, if I can pull it off, this is all one piece. And then that claw kind of goes on a little post there, but I don't know that that's actually a Lego piece. If it is, it's not one I'm familiar with, so I guess it's possible. But everything else is. So standard Lego, like building techniques and all of that. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, well, let's see how that turns out in its next lifetime. This lab, I think, is going to move onto the oil rig. So my dude better learn how to swim.